Have you ever wondered what an AI would actually say about your business? Not the nice stuff, but the real, honest truth. Well, we're about to find out because one founder did just that. They put their company under the microscope and, wow. Yup, they literally asked an AI for a completely unfiltered audit. And what came back was, well, let's just call it a report card. And spoiler alert, it was brutally honest. All right. Let's just get straight to it. Time to rip off the Band-Aid and see these grades. No sugarcoating here. This is the unfiltered truth. Okay, first step, finance. The grade? A C+. Oof. And here's why. The AI found something pretty shocking. A massive 60% of their time, 60%, was spent on things with a super low return. I mean, just let that sink in. More than half of all their work was basically going nowhere. All right, next up, marketing. Scored a B-. You know, they were putting content out there, which is good, but it was all over the place, totally inconsistent. There was no real system, no engine to actually turn that effort into leads. It was kind of just throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping something would stick. And then, oh boy, we get to operations. The grade was a D. Yeah, a straight up D. The AI basically said that clunky, manual tasks were causing bottlenecks everywhere. I mean, instead of a smooth machine, the business was just grinding to a halt, a total logjam. Sales came in with a C, and the reason for this is such a classic mistake. You've probably seen this before. They had no follow-up system. Can you believe it? They were doing all this hard work to get people interested, and then just letting those warm leads totally disappear into thin air. And last but not least, strategy got a B. Now, this one's interesting, right? A B isn't terrible. And it's because the founder's instincts, they were actually pretty good. The problem was everything, and I mean everything, was based on gut feelings. There was zero hard data to back any of it up. They were flying blind. So you see the pattern here, right? It wasn't just one bad thing. It was this perfect storm of inefficiency, wasting time on low-return tasks, inconsistent marketing, operations grinding to a halt, losing good leads, and just guessing on strategy. It's like a domino effect, and it's a trap so many people fall into. But, and this is the important part, this isn't where the story ends. This brutal report card, it wasn't a failure. It was actually the beginning, a real turning point, all thanks to some radical honesty. I mean, you gotta imagine that hurt. Ouch, for sure. But here's the thing. You can't fix a problem you can't see. And having that crystal clear, honest view, that is always the first step. Okay, so what happens next? That's the big question. You've got this painful data. How do you actually turn it into action? Where do you even start? Seriously, this is the question every single founder faces, right? You get this tough feedback, now what? How do you bridge that gap between knowing what's wrong and actually making real, tangible progress? Well, this founder gave themselves a deadline, just 2 weeks. 2 weeks to start turning this whole ship around. You're going to want to stick around to see how that went.